KFOR.
Good morning, Lincoln, Nebraska. Happy Husker Homer Friday. Bill Hucks, Elijah Herbal, Theo Malone hanging out on the morning hookup this morning. Hope your Friday is off to a great start. Elijah, how you doing, brother?
I'm doing great.
Baby Moats.
Peachy.
Peachy. You've had more caffeine than most at 9:07 in the morning.
How we keep KFOR running.
That's how you keep it running.
It's Elijah Herbal Day on KFOR yet again.
Yes.
My favorite day.
And you're not done.
Did they approve you for 80 hours this week then?
I'm not sure how much is. I am already on overtime. Was it approved? Not directly, but they knew I was going to.
It has to be. It is what it is.
You have big shoes to fill.
Literally with Mosey.
Right. And then you got to come in and fill your own shoes too. So
it'll be good though.
Yeah.
Mosey's got to be like a size 16 probably, right? 15?
Oh, God, too. Come on.
yeah, and there's not many people here in the studio that get their shoes at the Clown Shoe Emporium.
Wow. Good thing he's on a flight.
Or I know where he'd be putting those size 16s right now if he heard that.
He's probably going to be listening to this back. He already put in his we always do the promo after the show for the next day, and we do score predictions. And we predict how long it's going to be. When he left, as we were leaving yesterday, he put in his prediction for today already.
Oh, did he?
Oh, yeah. Usually when he does that, he's pretty good.
He is. He listens to it and has like this. He just counts it off in his head.
He comes in here afterwards and he listens to us and he sits in the corner like Rain Man.
786.
Yes.
786.
And he just blurts out a time.
We can start dropping toothpicks in front of him.
You know how excited I am today? Because, and I was talking with him a little bit. Normally, when you guys have to suffer from hearing my voice on here, it's because, business or, the kids have taken Bill away. And so, of course, there's their shoes to fill. It has been a long time since I got to sit at the same table as the legend and do a show together with him. So I'm happy.
Usually you're stuck with me.
And nothing wrong with that. But I've known Bill for a long time, and
the legend.
It had been a while since I got to do a show with Bill.
I gotta say,
I'm nervous
as the music aficionado.
Yeah,
Hooksy's got opinions, but you have strong opinions.
I don't have any.
How is song number one of the show here?
Yep.
Oh, Leonard Skinner. I mean, that's
okay.
I mean, how do you?
You're gonna have to rank
that's
the
great.
songs the rest of the day.
That song's been stuck in my head this morning. So,
well, I've had the Journey's Greatest Hits on loop all week, of course, because went to that concert on Monday with my youngest daughter. So third
Nice.
time that she has seen them, and
Wow.
it was great. And and we had kind of a contest like, well, Dad, what song are they going to play last? And I told her, because every time you go to a Journey concert, the last song they play tends to be the song that's most popular at that time. Because when we went to the concert 3 years ago, Stranger Things was big then, and so Separate Ways was the final song.
I feel like Separate Ways should always be the final song.
Well, but you got to think an insurance commercial right now. Any way you want it.
Oh.
So that was the last song they played, and
because
they nailed it.
Maybe it's a little too on the nose, but I feel like Separate Ways would be the great way to end the concert every single time.
They used to open the concert with that song.
Which is weird. That's opposite,
right?
Because it's talking about how we're going our separate ways.
Right.
Someday love will find you.
Break those chains that bind you.
Yeah.
All right. We're already off the rails, aren't we?
I like it. We're rolling.
Speaking of off the rails, Hooksy, and I'm just so caffeinated here. I saw this Scotty Scheffler's golf game this weekend.
I have it.
Yeah.
To talk
yeah.
about. We're going to
get there.
It's a bulletin point.
We've got a few things to get to today. We've got World Cup result yesterday, another quarters today. We're going to get to a little bit there. We're going to talk a little LeBron since Theo Malone's in here, and he's a resident Sixers fan. Thoughts on the LeBron sweepstakes, the Scottish Open, Scotty Scheffler.
Bum.
We've got Huskers in the Summer League tonight. Take a peek at Mass. 3:30 this
3:30 this afternoon. You can get a look at Rink, I think, on ESPN 2.
I think it's 2, and then Hoiberg tonight, Sam tonight at 10 p.m. on ESPNU. But we're going to talk about that, what it looks like for those guys.
Rink Mast, the 2025, 2026 men's Nebraska Sportsmanship Award winner from the Big Ten. So we get to see some real sportsmanship in action tonight.
Yeah. That's what we want.
He's going to be helping guys up off the floor.
Hey, I'm really sorry I fouled you. My bad.
He's going to be
My
giving
bad.
high fives in those free throws.
Man, Frigger got screwed out of that. He got blasted. That's too bad.
But
He
hey,
gets no respect.
did you guys see too? And maybe it's something. If there's time, while we're still talking Husker basketball a little bit, that I think there was a judge in Ohio that has granted some is it an injunction? Is that the word I'm looking for?
There's something
About this
brewing.
5 for 5.
Yep.
And there's still hope that maybe that last roster spot that Fred Hoiberg has down there, a chance. Now I just say a chance that if something similar was filed here in Nebraska and won, that Jamarcus Lawrence could get another year. There's rumblings about that.
Which would that affect Nebraska's roster construction as it currently stands?
I don't think it would hurt.
That's a great point.
Yeah, I don't know. Let's talk about like when we get there, because I have thoughts on that, especially where we're at right now. But also, Bass, like yesterday we had the 3 Salt Dogs All-Stars on with us yesterday. Great time to get a chance to meet those guys and get to know those guys a little bit. Did you see what they did last night? Pitching optional last night at Haymarket Park.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I'm
You were on
well
the call.
aware.
Yeah,
It
Elijah
probably-
was giving me
say-
inning by inning.
It probably extended your time here.
Yeah, I got out of here about 11:15 last night.
I don't
How
think he left.
about the Salt Dogs last night? Improved 24 and 26, scored 16 runs, 20 hits, and then committed 1 error. They did leave 8 on base as well.
Oh, it could have been worse. They batted around in the first,
Oh my gosh!
and they were close to batting around in the second. It was no, not the second. That was the fourth. They close to batting around in the fourth as well. Yeah, pitching optional. It was the 4th game of a 4-game midweek series, which does mean teams start running out of pitching by that point. We got another clean inning from Zach, who we talked to yesterday.
Yep.
He maintained the streak of no home runs given up. He
There we
went
go.
3 up, 3 down last night whenever he came in the 8th inning. So that was good to see. We had our good friend Jacob Morrow, the catcher, hit by a pitch last night. He just keeps on getting hit as the catcher. You feel for a guy like that whenever he's already getting hit enough behind the plate and he gets up there and draws the hit by pitch, but it was with the bases loaded. So it was an RBI hit by pitch. That makes it hurt a little bit less. It was just runs aplenty for the Lincoln Salt Dogs last night, one after another. Some long innings, some fun innings, but now the Salt Dogs, as we approach All-Star break, have a chance if they were to go up to Sioux City. Hooksy, what's it called?
Sewer City.
Yep. Go up there.
It smells like it. You ever been up there?
Oh yeah.
I've driven through. I've never stopped.
Have the right air circulation on the next time.
But with 3 games upcoming here in Sioux City, a chance to get above 500 before the All-Star break.
How about quietly when you look at the Salt Dogs? We talked to the guys yesterday about it, like the way they started and where they are now, red hot.
Mm-hmm.
Currently 2 games under 500, but sitting in 3rd place now solo, as they'll take on Sioux City, by the way, who, if you look way down there, 2 games at the bottom, you can see them. Good opportunity for the Salt Dogs coming up in the 3 games.
Are they still the Explorers?
Yeah.
Okay.
And think about what the way the season started.
Man.
How
we were like,
improbable it
this
is.
team isn't very good.
Yeah,
This is not.
I didn't think we'd be here.
How improbable it is that they could be above 500. I shouldn't say it could be. There's a good chance they could be above 500 with as hot as they're playing in Sioux City. They're not great. To go up to Sioux City, you got to take 3, which is tough to do in baseball. But take 3, you're above 500 going into the All-Star break. A month ago, you were 10 games below, 12 games below 500.
Well, I think you were 12. You were start off so bad.
Jody'd take it. That's good, for how they started.
Yeah,
But it's such a, and you guys know this, like any other league, it's so fickle, because I watched my team in Major League Baseball in a kind of a downtrodden division start off okay, and they have faded to the point that I don't even really check scores anymore. I'm not fortunate enough to be a Braves fan like this guy's sitting over here.
The Salt Dogs were 4-11 in May. They were 4-11 in May. So they're doing great stuff. Again, the 3-game set coming up at Sewer City starting today. And then they'll return back as the All-Star game will be here coming up.
Now, with the win last night, sitting in 3rd place in that West Division, 2.5 games back from Sioux Falls.
Let's go.
So with that in mind, if results break for you out in Sioux Falls, You get above 500 this weekend, you could be sitting in second place in the division after, what was it, 2 weeks ago? You were in the basement.
Mm-hmm.
What was the inaugural season? Was it 2001?
2001, yes, sir.
Yep.
This is season number 25.
And I will tell you this because my folks got season tickets that year. That it seems like every year Sioux Falls is good.
Mm-hmm.
Every year, I don't know what it is. They never have a drop off. They're always the thorn in the side of us trying to win that division every year. They don't have down years in Sioux Falls. I like to know what's in the and mind you, Sioux Falls is night and day difference if you get a chance to visit compared to Sioux City.
Oh yeah, Sioux Falls. Well, Sioux Falls has waterfalls. That's beautiful.
It's beautiful, man.
Sioux City has
that stink.
Yeah. So, by the way, here, just mention the fact it is the 25th season for the Lincoln Salt Dogs.
Yep.
Mark your calendars, fellas, and go check. I'm not sure what you have the piggy bank, the change bag. I have the change bag, but some folks are old school and have the piggy bank. Wednesday, July 22nd, 25-cent hot dog night at Haymarket Park in honor of 25 seasons.
Is old Kobayashi going to be there?
I'll be him for a night. Call me Kobayashi. They'll have me be down in those hot dogs. Joey Chestnut, whatever you want to call me.
25th?
22nd. Wednesday, July 22nd.
Oh my gosh, look at that.
25-cent hot dogs. Now, I hope they're not like the mini ones.
No.
You know how some places you go somewhere for Taco Tuesday and they look like the little miniature ones that you get at a gas station?
Yeah, you get like the bigger tacos from Taco
I think
Bell.
they're going to be, maybe.
You know, but these should be normal full-size hot dogs.
Oh,
This is fan appreciation for 25 years.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome.
And also, you want to go a little bit further on your salt dog calendar, Elijah.
We have Theo Malone night coming up.
I don't know that they call it that. Let's hope they don't. It'll be a Saturday. It'll be a home contest, August 15th.
Is that
it's. I think first pitch will probably be about 6 p.m. that evening, but about 3:30, we have the all the medias and celebrities and first responders softball game out there, which is
it is. It says
open
right here. Media LPD.
Yes, that's always a good time. I will tell
August
you.
15th.
I watched a certain guy at this table pitch really well a couple of years ago and
shut down.
Do this station proud.
Lockdown.
So when do those invites go out for that?
I know we already knows.
I will tell you that she's in a meeting right now, but there's a certain blonde-haired lady downstairs in one of the offices that can get you the information.
Already
on
knows.
that.
We don't even know
Because it was crazy. I showed up last year and Hooksy wasn't. There was only like 3 media members that actually made.
Yeah, because I think myself, Hooksy, JP and Nick Greggeth from 96 Kicks, who we like to play. I think we were all gone.
Yeah, I was the only person from this radio station that made it down there.
not a good night.
I want to say
It was sad.
I want to say Animal has played before.
We'll be back.
Well, you guys missed out. I was making barehanded plays out in the field.
But I heard we got mudholed though.
You took the lead early.
For what were the away team?
Yeah, well, I think we had like 16 guys playing. It was us and the firefighters, and we had to rotate a lot in the defense.
Oh yeah, you got to do that. That's the right thing.
Didn't help with continuity. It was the right thing to do. But the team was missing out on me. I mean, one off the mound comes to me, bare hand, flip it over to first, make the play.
Ow.
Now I may have been
Elijah Bobby Witt Jr.
I may have been 1 for 2 at the plate with no RBIs and a single.
That's right.
Not great OPS.
Contributions.
But we'll take it. I made
take
contributions.
it all day long. Yeah, and that's coming up. A lot of good Salt Dog stuff coming up. 3 set coming up against Sioux City. All-Star break coming up as well. Be hosted here at Haymarket Park. Boy, yesterday.
So quickly here, I should note that we all got T-shirts last year at this All-Star game, and it's got like the firefighter and the cop holding softballs on the front, like holding the bat. And
You got a red one, didn't you?
Yes,
and it's like steel wool. It's very hot.
It's warm. It's comfy though, and on the back it says one said Lincoln's bravest for the police team. The other one said Lincoln's finest for the police team. For the firefighters team, it says Lincoln's bravest.
Cool.
And anytime I wear it, I feel like it's stolen valor. She's like, "Oh, you a firefighter?" And I'm like, "No, I'm the loser that showed up and played softball with the real heroes."
You got to wear that in a opportunistic situation.
I'm not going stolen valor.
No, I'm just saying. You don't have to say anything. It's like, thanks for noticing my shirt.
I know where mine's at in the drawer.
They just gave it to me because I'm so brave.
That's so brave. I just really worked hard. I'm so brave. Also, let's go to it. Salt Dogs coming up again. 3-game set. You hear them all right here on KFOR. Brought to you right here. So yesterday, little World Cup action. Ho-hum match, I'd say. A little. The first half of that, I was looking at stats of it. I mean, obviously, France gets it done 2-0. Mbappe scores again, minus an injury scare. It's going to be okay. That thing was dominated by France the entire time. Yeah. Don't get confused when you looked at halftime and went 0-0. I want to say
could
it
have
was
been 2-0 in the first.
Oh
half.
my gosh! Like it was the stat like 17 shots, 4 shots on goal for France, and 1 shot on goal, and it was a free kick that was not even close for Morocco.
Pretty
Is that right?
Save. Yeah.
What didn't even say? It just went because it's a tough angle, but 2-0 France, the favorite advances.
Yeah, just one of those cases where kind of like hockey, just get pucks on net. That's kind of France's mentality yesterday. Is
eventually
they were pretty comfortable on the defensive end. Morocco didn't pose many threats. On the offensive end, it was just, or the attacking sense, to use the soccer terminology here, it was just keep the patience, know that the opportunities will come with as well as they were dominating that game. Mbappe was causing a world of issues, and he scored a great goal. Ho-hum is honestly a fine way to put it. France proved why. I believe they're the current betting favorite to go win this World Cup.
Are they in Argentina in the same half, or is there a chance we'll see that final?
I believe they're on opposite sides.
Okay. I mean, isn't that kind of what everyone is looking towards?
Wasn't that the last World Cup final?
Right here.
Well, I'm going to ask you guys this.
Yeah, they're opposite.
I would like to see England v France. We'll go 100 years war in the World Cup final. Is that War of the Roses? No, it's not.
And the loser has to swim the channel.
Oh boy.
How has attendance been at these matches since the U.S. has been eliminated? Are the fans still showing up? Good. Okay.
It's been absolutely fantastic.
Good. I still want to see the fans show up.
Fantastic.
Fantastic.
Good one.
Fantastic.
I thought somebody was picking that up. And the prices have been outrageous, especially now if you're in the quarters. We talked about, obviously, big one coming up. I mean, today you got Spain and Belgium today. That'll be a really good one. Tomorrow's matches are what I think are going to be made for TV watching from the World Cup. We talked about the World Cup, how the crowds have been, the fans of these European nations have come together on American soil. And can it get any better? I encourage you tomorrow to watch these 2 matches because you're going to get some, especially that, is it the first one?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. England.
Norway. It's the 2 best strikers in the world matching up with each other, Erling Haaland and Harry Kane. That's unstoppable force meets immovable object. Now, soccer's a team game, but the 2 guys leading their squads, they're the 2 best to do it in the world right now. I think you can comfortably expect that both those guys are going to put up their best performance. England, top to bottom, is the better team than Norway, but Norway has been riding a high. They've been playing great soccer. I assume England is favored in the betting markets. I would not count the Norway team out.
Minus 115.
Yeah, so somewhat close still.
Yep. Norway plus 299, and then the nightcap again. That'll be from Hard Rock Stadium. By the way, you want to watch an electric environment. A lot of eyes are going to be on tomorrow night with the defending champion, World Cup champion, and the GOAT in Argentina and Switzerland. Big favorites are minus 150. That's at Arrowhead.
Ooh. What is exciting about this quarterfinals as we look ahead to the semifinals, because it's not going to remain, the 4 best players in the World Cup are all competing in the quarterfinals here.
Yep.
And it's incontestable. Lionel Messi, Kylian Mbappe, Erling Haaland, Harry Kane.
Yep.
4 best players in this World Cup.
Going away.
They're all still in this World Cup, still competing. Enjoy it while you can, because one of Erling Haaland or Harry Kane is going home tomorrow. I shouldn't leave off here. I almost forgot Lamine Yamal for Spain.
Yep.
Is this like other sports though, where if you are eliminated by someone, you then cheer for them to make you look better? So are we like all now Belgium fans?
No.
I didn't know how that works.
Elijah have adopted the same team. He's probably for different reasons. Mine has been all based on the fan base of how they've done it. Norway.
And they're a bit of an underdog still.
Yep, Norway.
Okay.
I want a row, baby.
But I mean, would we want Belgium to upset Spain?
No.
Okay. Do you want the best 4 in there?
Yes. Here's the deal. I'm gonna. I treat these brackets like the March Madness stuff. Yeah, have your cute little upsets, but I want the best of the best to be there at the end.
Spain.
You
I don't
want,
care.
You don't want San Diego State in the final game?
Nope. Butler, I don't care. I don't want it to happen.
Spain against France, and as much as I'm rooting for Norway, England against Argentina would be appointment viewing semifinal games here. That like the type of games that even an American who dislikes soccer can tune in for and see the beauty of the game.
I wouldn't say so much dislike. I just don't know a lot about it.
Well, these games will have tension. They'll have raucous fan support. They'll have the best players in the world competing. Like the type of games that if you're unfamiliar with soccer, you can tune in for, and it will turn you into a soccer fan.
Yep.
That's what Argentina, England, and Spain, France would be for you. Do we get those matchups? We shall see. But if those are the matchups we get, grab the popcorn.
Yep. Today at 2:00, by the way, happy hour style on a Friday, you get Spain and Belgium. Tomorrow afternoon at 5 evening time, you'll get England, Norway, and then to nightcap tomorrow night is Argentina and Switzerland. Live from Arrowhead. We looked up tickets yesterday. Did we say section 3 something up in the corner?
Like $2,000.
Like $2,000.
Wow. I don't know that I like
It'll
soccer
be
that much.
80,000 plus tomorrow there. Watch. It'll be a ruckus environment.
There'll be someone that flies a private jet down there to watch.
Oh,
Nope.
It's at the point of the tournament now as you wind things down and teams are getting into quarterfinals and semifinals that we know there's been plenty of foreign fans coming to the United States to watch their teams. You get the even bigger influx through quarterfinals and semifinals. You're going to have people that are booking their flights.
Let's now that we made it to the Final Four, now let's grab Bobby and Susie and we're going to the States.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right.
So the
Treat them well.
These fan takeovers of cities are only going to continue and get bigger. These ticket prices are only going to go up, and the action is only going to get better and better in this World Cup.
And I like the fact that the pure soccer fans from the United States that are filling these stadiums, other than the home teams, that from what I can tell are treating people great because. I don't want to totally get the show in a different direction. Just some of the perception that we have as a country worldwide, we can do a lot to mend a lot of those optics by how we treat those fan bases when they come here. So hopefully that continues.
The last thing I'll say here is enjoy these World Cup games while you can. It's not going to come back till 2030, and 2030 is going to be a big one. The 100th anniversary of the World Cup with games occurring in Europe, Africa, and South America.
All over the map, huh?
All over the map. It's celebrating 100 years of the World Cup. So next one's going to be a big one, but you got to wait 4 years. So enjoy this while you can.
Boy, that would really make for a
year.
travel nightmare. Like you're playing in London one day, and then you're like in Libya the next week or something.
So the main matches are actually going to be it's Spain, Portugal, and Morocco. So that's how you get Europe and Africa. And then they're also going to have the opening matches down in Uruguay, which is where the first World Cup was hosted. And the final is going to be in either Barcelona or Casablanca.
Ooh.
So there are going to be matches to kick off the tournament in Uruguay, and then the rest of the tournaments.
Then they'll consolidate a little more.
Spain, Portugal, Morocco, which are all right next to each other there in the Mediterranean. But that's how they're honoring the 100 years of the FIFA World Cup. That's going to be great in 2030, but enjoy 2026.
Enjoy it now while you got it. 2:00 today. The quarters will continue as well. So let's take our first break. Good stuff. Thanks for hanging out with us on a beautiful Friday morning. When we come back, there's a streak over. Scottish Open this morning. Big streak over. We'll talk about that and a whole lot more when we return. I watched most of that entire round this morning. Good morning, Flood X10. Good morning, Shane. I can hear next door. Is it coming through us or like just his voice?
It's coming through the window.
Oh,
it's Dwayne.
It is hitting me here just a little bit.
I was gonna say, how
Just a
can it
little
not?
bit.
Yeah, a little wrist injury. Golfing too much. Been talking about it over here.
So I got some
I got a little-
biofreeze for him.
I do. I got a little tender spot on top of the bone here.
Oh, is that why you got the brace on?
Yeah, I just didn't. I was like, this morning, I'm like, man, what is? Just like I think it's just.
It's a long way from your heart.
There's your
I know.
rejoin.
I know.
General Public.
Oh, no, I got a song.
It's like right here.
Tenderness by General Public.
I'll get there in a bit.
I don't think we've ever had that as a rejoin.
Probably not. I don't know. I'm not familiar with the song.
It was in Weird Science.
Then I might recognize it.
Gary. It's Gary. It's our 16-year-old boy. Who is this Gary character? Oh, you're going to have to go watch Weird Science.
I've seen Weird Science.
Bill Paxton.
I've seen Weird Science where they have the computer girl that's like
Yeah. Kelly LeBrock and Chet,
Like,
the older brother, played
Yeah,
by
like-
Bill Paxton. How about a
Cool.
greasy?
Welcome back to the morning hookup. Thanks for hanging out with us. Beautiful Friday. What a great song as we go into the Scottish Open golf talk.
the sun has gone down for one man out there.
Hands are off. No cheating because I'm going with Brooks and Dunn.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, and that's because I don't listen to a lot of country music. So I think you gave me a look like you were trying to stump me.
Oh no.
Okay.
No stump here.
No stump.
Oh, if I tried to stump you, I'd get you with the real good.
Speaking of stump, Bill over there rubbing his stump all morning.
Yeah, man. It's got a little, I don't know if it's tendonitis or something in the wrist that's going on.
was that an innuendo?
Well,
Yeah,
we've came up with a new term this morning because you've heard of tennis elbow, Bill Hooks, and Tommy John surgery. You know, Tommy John's got that named after him.
Yeah.
We think golfers are now going to have Bill Hook surgery for
Yeah.
golfer's wrist.
Golfer's
wrist.
something. I don't know what's going on. It just hurts. I think I just pulled a tendon because when I do this, I can do like that. I feel it.
Like hit a tree root or something?
No, I don't know.
You know what the doctor's going to tell you? Don't do this.
You just cast it in the golf swing a little bit.
Maybe just like this. I'm like, I can feel it. Like I did something. I don't know. Tendonitis. It's moving.
Yeah, you look fine.
Look fine. Still
Yeah.
here for now.
Take some ibuprofen, get back out there.
Took 3 this morning.
He's going to be on
Biofreeze.
the senior. He'll be on the
I was
senior
you know
circuit
what's-
here soon.
What's interesting, as long as I like this, it's fine. But I start touching it. I'm like, oh, that's tender.
So it's like a hypochondriac thing.
Yeah, it's right on the bone. But right here.
It's fine until I start
Here.
thinking about it.
Here. It's good. Just don't, we're all good. We're all good. What's not good is this Scotty Scheffler. My goodness, not good today. World's #1 is gonna miss the cut at the Scottish Open. He went out early this morning. I think it was 2 over. Cut line's at 2. He finished even par. That is going to end a streak of. It's the 5th longest streak in all of golf in the world and over the history. 78 consecutive cuts. Now gone.
Which means, by the way, no one is touching Tiger's record.
No, have you look? I mean, there's a lot of these. Like, so in order, Scotty was 78. Hale Irwin was 86. The great Jack Nicklaus, 105.
The Golden Bear.
Byron Nelson, 113.
Famous for the Invitational. Nowadays,
Tiger Woods, 142.
No one's touching that.
It's like 7 years. Scotty's streak started 2022, 1,428 days ago. Now, Xander Schauffele. Well, Xander Schauffele's 6 now.
Is it time to admit that Scotty's golf game's been a little concerning this year?
But has it?
He's number one. But here's the deal: he's number
He's
one.
still number one in the world.
But he's number one in the FedEx. He leads all of golf in points. He hasn't won. He's still the leading point getter.
Doesn't he have 1 win and
Nope.
like four
Not this year.
4 second place finishes in the past calendar year?
past calendar year, maybe, because he
Okay.
won the
and a
Open
couple
last year.
third place finishes. So it's not like he's fallen off like what we saw with Tiger when in his return. But
he
does
has-
that, do you guys, is he now starting to be held in that same esteem and regard as the Tiger replacement, where we all look to see, okay, what's Scotty doing this week?
Well,
How is his score?
every week?
Well, it speaks to Tiger's greatness,
Mm-hmm.
because as soon as Scott, it'd been about a 2-year run where it just felt like he was in contention for every major, just about every single weekend. And now that he's not, and you're seeing him finish, well, and it's crazy to say, it's top 25 finishes instead of top 5 finishes. Yeah, it's still
top
it's,
10, top 15.
It's still great golf. But it does reach a point where you have to sit there and be like, it's almost like, what's wrong this year? Despite the fact he's still playing great golf.
There has been stuff that's been off, whether it be slow starts or putt. It hasn't been what we've been accustomed to from Scotty Scheffler the last 4 or 5 years as a world number one. And now you look at it, there's only 2 active members right now with consecutive cuts over 20. They're tough ones.
Are they?
I already have them.
Younger or older?
Middle.
Let's go.
Fair.
Okay. American?
Mike
No.
Weir. Mike Weir.
No.
Not American.
One is probably having arguably one of the best years this year.
I was gonna go Hatton, but
Nope.
no.
Not on the top 10 or so.
Not American. Rose?
No.
Who?
Hideki Matsuyama's at 27.
Okay.
At the top is Matt Fitzpatrick,
Okay, yeah.
28.
That one checks out. I wouldn't have gotten Matsuyama. I
28.
should have gotten
A
Fitzpatrick.
few notable names on the list right now is Cameron Young, 19, Rory McIlroy, 15, Ludwig Oberg, who might miss it, by the way. He was at 13. I think he might miss. Xander Schauffele at 13, Bud Colley, and Chris Gottrop at 12.
Well, Bill, let me ask you this. You follow this pretty closely. Tiger made golf interesting for people that were even just the casual golf fans.
Yes.
Does that sport do better with one alpha male, or if Scheffler misses this cut and it's more open to the field, does that make the sport as a whole more interesting?
I think when Tiger was doing it, it was Tiger. The way Tiger did it, if Tiger wasn't in the mix, ratings way down.
So we don't
Right,
necessarily need another Tiger.
But I think
You
it's
don't-
different now because there's
You don't
not
need
that-
you don't need another Tiger, but I think you need a top dog.
yes.
Does that make sense?
Yes.
It does. I mean,
But there's a lot of
is the sport
storylines.
better with him, with Scheffler being that dominant?
Well, because I don't
think
know
I think
if-
it makes weekends more interesting whenever you have the top dog. And the dominance of Tiger was its own thing that I don't think we can expect to see. But whenever I compare the sport right now to where it was, say 6 to 8 years ago, it's more interesting right now because Scotty dominates the headlines.
Yep.
Whenever people come in and take down Scotty, it makes their accomplishments seem even greater.
There's 2 of them out there where I think Tiger was the dominant guy during his time. I mean, you could say it was okay when Phil made cuts and things like that, but there was nothing like Tiger being it. I think current golf has 2, maybe 3 of them. If Scotty's not there, I think Roy McIlroy moves that needle too.
Well, I was just going to say, whenever I think about the eras of golf in my life that have been the most fun to follow, I go back early in my life, and it was kind of the tail end of Tiger's dominance. Golf was big, and I felt like you were searching for another top dog, and golf kind of falls by the wayside just a little bit. And then here comes Rory and his excitement. And that couple year stretch where it just felt like Rory was winning everything.
I thought he was going to say Arnold Palmer and
No.
Jack Nicklaus.
No, but that golf, it's making headlines again. And then you have the stretch from probably 2015 till 2022, where, yeah, there are some great golfers in there, but it feels like golf now re-entering prominence again because you have a guy like Scotty that's at the top. And again, it's not that the golf isn't great. It's that accomplishments feel even greater whenever you can say Matt Fitzpatrick took down Scotty Scheffler on a Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
Enter name here, took down Scotty on a Sunday, took down Rory on a Sunday, took down Tiger on a Sunday. It makes for better headlines, and it makes for the casual golf fan, it makes it more interesting whenever you have that top dog. It's like whenever the New England Patriots were dominant, it made making it through the AFC and making it to a Super Bowl even more impressive because you took down Tom Brady.
Mm-hmm.
It's fun for the super big time NFL fan. It's fun whenever you have a wide open AFC, but for the casual NFL fan, it's more exciting whenever someone takes down Patrick Mahomes.
Yes.
It's more fun when someone takes down Tom Brady.
Yeah, it is. It's almost like they're the villains there, but it was hard to find anyone that rooted against Tiger back at that time because it was fun to watch.
And that's why Tigers it's its own thing.
Yeah,
But-
that's its own era.
And golf's also a slightly different sport where
You can't blame someone else.
You know what here's what I think golf misses.
I don't think you're rooting for collapses in golf. You are more rooting for somebody that's
Like the
sit
Payne
and
Stewart
petition on
collapse.
Sunday to go, hey, birdie, eagle, birdie, and now they take the lead. That's more exciting than watching Scotty hit one into the water.
Yeah, it's
insert golfer.
It's interesting because right now, and again, it's so many different factors from Tiger to now. I think there's golf right now misses the rivalry, the villain, a little bit. Some of the storylines. There's so many likable guys in golf right now, and there's not. And again,
Did Tiger have a villain though?
himself,
like VJ Singh? I mean,
no,
who?
him
I mean,
and Phil.
it's-
Him and Phil.
Phil, yeah, Phil was the closest.
Him and Phil.
Phil was the foil.
Yep. Phil was always the bridesmaid, no matter when they played. But there's a lot of likable guys. There's a lot more first-time winners happening in the PGA Tour right now, and there hasn't been nobody come across quite yet in recent time with a lot of success that really changed the game. Bryson DeChambeau was on kind of a trajectory to change the game.
But he's gotten in his own way.
He's gotten his own way. Where when Tiger hit the scene, he changed the entire game.
Is Bryson
how
like the
far you hit it, your workout situation, the way your physique looked. He changed everything.
But Bryson, he's like the modern day Daly, isn't he? With just how it's almost like
He's
a
more of a-
power game.
He's a calculated John Daly, where Daly was just I'm going to go out, grip it, rip it, and sip it.
Maybe sip it first.
Is that his song? I think he has a song named that too, or something like that. He sings one. But right now, there's some really good stuff going on the golf course.
Can I ask the question before we get there? If you guys had to pick a golfer right now that you think is next up to maybe take the mantle from Scotty in 5 years, any names that come to mind? There's a lot of
I don't know if it's 5 years, but there are some really talented young guys.
Blades Brown.
Miles Russell, the kid that just Cleveland, something like that. Like last week.
Because I had hopes for guys like Oberg and Akshay, and
I don't
see.
think they have it.
They're still young. I'm with you. I don't think they have.
They don't
it.
have it. Let me look at there's some really, I think if you got to dig into the really talented young guys, but I don't see a group like there was a really talented bunch that just hasn't. I mean, I don't want to say it hasn't been successful. Justin Thomas, Ricky Fowler, Jordan Spieth, early success, but not sustained success as of recent times.
Mm-hmm.
They haven't really taken over the game. Like,
and I kind of feel the same way with
like even Rory.
I
don't think Rory really took over the game, or
he did briefly, and then he kind of he started going through his own personal struggles. I think some of those were mental.
Yep, and I think it's harder to win right now.
Yeah.
And I thought Justin Thomas would for a while. I did, and that was a flash in the pan.
It was a flash in the pan, but it wasn't his fault. It's just that Scotty surpassed him.
Yep.
Where I'm at right now is I kind of thought if you would have asked me 18 months ago, I think I probably would have said, well, Ludwig Oberg, he's next up.
I think he's going to miss the cut this way.
Yeah,
he's got one of the best golf swings in all of golf.
And you're still just waiting on him to come into his own.
It's just not there.
There's
something about I don't know. There's so many good, talented golfers right now. So I don't know. If it changes, it'll come from that new age young kid.
Yeah.
Blades Brown, 19 years. My goodness. Miles Russell, amateur, 17 or 18? Come on.
16.
Come on, man.
Do you have is there another Iceland guy on there? Do we have a Thor Bjornsson on there too?
Thor Bjornsson?
Yeah. Or
Again,
no, it's Thor Bjornsson.
Thor Bjornsson.
But also say
that,
what I think the PGA fields are deeper than they've ever been in the history of golf. Hard to win.
Yes.
Like you go back and look at the number of first-time winners in the last 5 years, it'll blow your mind.
I would say that there's more of an even field of competition than when Tiger. I mean, Tiger was head and shoulders pretty much above 98% of the field back then.
Well,
Yeah.
I think that the evolution of the sport on any given weekend, who's hot, like he talks about, we different winner every week.
Well, I'd also add to this, over the last 10 years, I think you've seen golf evolving into more of a common man sport.
Yep.
It used to be the elitist country club,
Not anymore, baby.
tuck this shirt in, make business deals on the course. You have a lot more average guys like me, blue collar folks making less than 100K a year. They're going to find themselves on the weekend out in the golf course. And it's leading to different crops of young talent coming through because the game is permeated down through. And part of that is just, I think 20 years ago, Tiger bringing it to the masses. And then even in the past 10 years, the social media, YouTube golf, it's allowed golf to infiltrate different areas of society that it wasn't previously in, bring it to more people. I think it's going to lead to different talent coming into golf and changing the game for the better.
I agree. I mean, it's popular. It's more popular even, I think, with the youth, because I mean, I speak from, in my house, there's a set of clubs sitting in Xavier's room. Make no bones about it. He loves baseball, obviously, but Grandma and Grandpa got him a set of clubs, and he really enjoys going out there, and he's not bad at it either. He enjoys going out and playing golf, and just, I think, from the exposure that the sport has got, has piqued his interest to wanting to go out and play occasionally too.
Golf's not stuffy anymore for the kids.
It's not.
It's cool.
It's cool.
It used to be the stuffy, you got to tuck the shirt in and be so proper when you're out on the golf course. And now it's a place you can go have fun with your buddies.
A lot of good scores going out on the golf course today, which makes it so unique. Jordan Smith, by the way, DP World player, goes out and shoots 63 this morning. He currently leads. Matt Fitzpatrick, 65. There's just a lot of great scores. There's a 6 under par, right? And Danny Willett, former Masters champion, out there at 6 under par for the day. Tom Kim getting his round going. Baxter Reed goes out 5 under. He shoots 67 today. And there's a lot of guys still on the golf course going out right now. Looks like the cut is going to be around 1 under par right now, which is a big number. But a lot of guys on the golf course still to go play. It's stacked. Right now there's tons of guys within 6 strokes of the lead right now. The winds are picking up out there, but now it's projected -2, by the way, as I'm looking at it right now. And some notable names, they got work to do. A guy like Sepp Straka. Oh, he's gone. Sepp Straka 1 under. He's going to miss the cut. As we were looking down there, JJ Spawn, by the way, he starts his day 1 over par. He's 1 under total for the tournament. Boy, Scotty Scheffler down there. He shot 72 today. That might be one of the worst, one of the bottom scores on the tournament today.
Yeah.
Did you say Rory was 7 under?
Rory is. He's off and running. Man, this is his kind of deal.
7 under. He's 2 under through 6 today. And we talked about the stat yesterday. On pace for another round in the 60s in Scotland. What do you
know? He's got
how
13 straight 60 rounds in the 60s in this tournament.
13 consecutive.
13 consecutive. Never been over par. Never been in this, and that's even par. 70's even par there.
So that's 3 years going on 4 now.
Yeah.
Yeah, 3. Well, we got
that's incredible.
Yeah, 3-way tie.
Yep.
For third there at 7 under.
It's a big tournament. They're all getting ready. They're gearing up, and that's unfortunate because this is the gear up for the Open Championship for these guys. And Scotty will have to figure out a way to go gear himself up somewhere else. So, all right, let's take another break. When we come back, I don't know. Let's do this day in sports.
I had a feeling you'd be coming.
No, you don't have to play it. I want you to
What's it called again?
type in tenderness, general public. Yeah.
Excuse me? All right, this day. Let's cut you off there.
Ooh, got some good ones.
Ooh, 1884, the first day of cricket at Old Trafford,
Oh, baby.
is washed out.
I got two juicy ones.
Got just a few minutes left, right? Won't have much, will we?
2 minutes and 15 seconds.
All right. $2.15, baby.
Welcome to Kimball.
I'm coming back.
And welcome back in the morning hookup. Just a couple minutes left to hang out with you guys. Coordinator, good morning. I might be taking some big chunks. Playing well. I don't know. I'm old. It's fine. Look a little this day in sports. How about 1934? The AL wins the All-Star game in the Polo Grounds. This is impressive, though. The NL pitcher, Carl Hubble, he struck out Babe Ruth, Lou Gehrig, Jimmy Fox, and Joe Cronin for MLB All-Star record for consecutive strikeouts. How about those guys he struck out?
Nice.
Ruth, Gehrig, Fox. Woo!
I've got an all-star one for you. In this day, 1984. Bill, you'll remember this guy. Dwight Doc Gooden makes an appearance as the youngest person to ever appear in an all-star game at 19 years, 7 months, and 24 days old. Dwight Gooden.
Wow.
For the Mets.
How about on this day in cricket history, 1975? You're going to know in a second why I picked this one. It's the Test cricket debut of famous cricketer Graham Gooch against Australia, out for a pair, whatever that means.
Okay.
Yeah. Thought people might appreciate that one. No.
Okay, we're talking about soccer.
Yeah, the FIFA Women's World Cup,
1999. Right there, U.S. women's soccer team defeats China to win the 1999 World Cup tournament.
Wow. Boy, good stuff. That was too fast of a moving hour. Too fast. Coming up, we're going to talk some Huskers.
Can anyone name who had the winning penalty kick for 1999 Women's World Cup team?
Mia Hamm?
Brandy Chastain.
Brandy Chastain. Hooksy, boom.
All right, there you go. I nailed my trivia for the day. Might be out.
Call me
the new
almanac.
Sit back, relax. We'll be right back.
That the high price of energy to heat and cool your home. Contact Wellman Heating and Air Conditioning today to learn how an efficient Carrier home comfort system can reduce your monthly energy bills. Don't waste money repairing your old inefficient system. Contact Wellman today at wellmanheating.com. Financing is available. Incentives will vary. Ask Wellman for details. See what's possible at wellmanheating.com. Wellman Heating and Air Conditioning and Carrier for the world we share.
In the military, the mission was clear. You knew what to do. Now, the mission has changed. Stepping into civilian life isn't about finding a job. It's finding your purpose.
I wanted a career that would leverage the skills and discipline I gained in the military. IT just felt right.
My Computer Career offers class schedules that fit into your life and skills in high demand. Put your VA benefits to work. Visit mycomputercareer.edu/CWP to jumpstart your IT career today. An elite CompTIA certification partner. Financial aid is available to those who qualify, including VA benefits.
I'm Dave Wolf of the Time Shop. The sign in our store reads, "The bitterness of poor quality remains long after the sweetness of low price is forgotten." Every day we see watches that have been abused or damaged, some beyond repair. But if your watch is worth keeping, the Time Shop is worth visiting. We do all kinds of repairs, from battery replacement to major overhauls. And all work is done right in our store. So if you have a watch you'd like to wear and enjoy, come see us at the Time Shop, next to McDonald's, 6450 O Street, Lincoln.
We often think dime or pea-sized hail is no problem, but there are other factors that can impact your roof. This is Matt Berkey with Golden Rule Contractors. Wind gusts of 60 mile an hour or higher can do damage to the integrity of your roof, resulting in small leaks around your home. If there's been high winds and hail in your area, contact Golden Rule Contractors for a free estimate at grclincoln.com. We'll treat your home as if it were our own.
Here's a tale of Becky. Didn't know what to do with new meds prescribed and no real cost clue.
She squinted at prices, that can't be right. Then tapped GoodRx and saw the light.
She could get a deal, book telehealth if she feels.
Learn about those meds without any stress. That one little app does all the rest. Even my horse downloaded it. Dang, saved time and money on prescriptions.
Check GoodRx. GoodRx is not insurance.
I'm Andrew Saul, Commissioner of Social Security. Beware of telephone scammers pretending to be government employees. Real Social Security employees will never threaten you. Callers threatening you with arrest or other legal action and demanding money are not from us. If you receive a call like this, hang up. Do not provide them with any form of payment or information. Report the call at oig.ssa.gov.
Lincoln's local news, talk, sports, and weather station. FM 101.5, 1240 AM, KFOR, and KFRX HD3. Lincoln.
From ABC News, I'm Sherry Preston. In a social media post, President Trump says he will not sign the housing bill that was passed with a strong bipartisan majority. It will automatically become law, that means, unless he vetoes it. From Washington, here's ABC national correspondent Stephen Portnoy.
The 21st Century Road to Housing Act would exempt certain projects from environmental reviews, expand financing for affordable housing, and restrict large institutional investors from owning more than 350 single-family homes. It passed in both houses with scant opposition. But President Trump says he won't sign it, quote, in protest of the Senate's refusal to pass the voter ID and citizenship requirements of the Save America Act. If he doesn't veto the bill by midnight, it will become law without his signature. That sort of thing hasn't happened in nearly a decade.
The president removing 3 remaining members of a bipartisan federal commission that tests and certifies voting machines. An aide says the president has the right to remove officials who, quote, may not be totally aligned with the important task of securing America's elections and ensuring every legal vote is counted. Major flash flooding and severe weather prompting evacuations and rescues in the Midwest and the East Coast.
Millions in the path of severe storms and thousands of flights delayed or canceled as wicked weather wallops the East Coast. Torrential rain and flash flooding swallowing parts of central New Jersey. Up to 3 inches of rain falling an hour, inundating roads, making many of them impassable. Drivers caught off guard, stranded in the high waters. Several people had to be rescued.
ABC's Morgan Norwood. Days of funeral services for the former supreme leader of Iran are now over. No U.S. strikes. However,
Iran is still bracing for additional strikes from the U.S. after Iran launched missiles and drones at U.S. military facilities in Bahrain, Kuwait, and Jordan. All of those missiles were intercepted.
ABC's Martha Raddatz. The Dow is up 45 points. You're listening to ABC News.
From the FIFA World Cup to competitive business environments, grand ambitions lead to game-changing achievements. At Bank of America, we're there to support businesses at every step, providing insights and expertise to help you gain an edge.
He shoots, he scores!
What would you like the power to do? Explore winning business solutions at BofA.com/gamechangers. Bank of America, official bank of the FIFA World Cup 2026.
This is the story of the one who keeps multiple buildings running smoothly day after day. Plumbing that flows, HVAC that hums, cleaning supplies that keep surface. She counts on Grainger. With easy reordering online and 24/7 support, Grainger helps her keep the products she needs on hand. So shelves stay stocked and buildings stay ready. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
A man convicted in a murder from last year has been sentenced. Good morning, it's 10:03 here in the newsroom of KFOR. I'm Elijah Herbal. The man convicted of murdering a Lincoln woman last October was sentenced in Lancaster County Court yesterday. 41-year-old Joshua Myers was given 60 years to life for the second-degree murder of 43-year-old Tracy Hinman. Hinman, who was in a relationship with Myers, was found dead in her home by police on October 23rd, and Myers was taken into custody at the scene without incident. Myers was initially charged with first-degree murder, but the charge was reduced after he accepted a plea deal in May. About 70 jobs are open at Lincoln Public Schools in areas ranging from nutrition services, paraeducators, transportation, and custodial. An interview day is coming up next Tuesday afternoon from noon to 4 over at Southwest High School. But LPS Human Resource Specialist Mike Van Cannell tells KFOR News you'll need to complete a pre-event application before walking in for an interview. That can be found at lps.org if you go to the top right-hand corner where it says Careers.
If you click that Careers link, it'll be in the job postings with the classified interview day.
More about the interview day with LPS can be found in the Lincoln News section at KFORnow.com. A sex offender in Lincoln was charged after investigators found multiple devices containing child pornography at his home. On March 30th, police received information that an IP address that had been sharing child pornography had a service address near North 43rd and Greenwood Streets. 43-year-old Brian Groves was found to be living at that address. A search of the house found several electronic devices belonging to Groves, including a micro SD card which had child pornography. Groves is charged with 1 count of possession of child sexual abuse material and 1 count of generating child sexual abuse material. Groves was on parole after he was charged and convicted for first-degree sexual assault of a minor in January 2013. That chance for rain this morning in the capital city is diminishing. We're expecting highs in the low 80s with cloudy skies on your Friday. Right now, it's 77 degrees here in Lincoln. For KFOR News, this is Elijah Herbal.
Save big money on all of your household essentials when you shop at Menards. Stock up with Diamond Crystal Water Softener Salt. It helps your soap and detergent clean better, minimizes hard water stains, and increases the life of your appliances. Save big money on Solar Naturals Softener Salt at Menards. Plus, check out our weekly flyer on Menards.com for all the great deals happening now.
Save big money at Menards. Which room in your home could use new flooring? Carpets Direct is your #1 source for all things floors, providing free in-home estimates, unparalleled service, and a 2-year guarantee. Your home should be your sanctuary, and Carpets Direct has you covered. From plush carpet, luxury vinyl, hardwood, laminate, and sheet vinyl flooring, Carpets Direct is the ultimate.
This is the Morning Hookup on KFOR.
Oh, you do.
Welcome back in the Morning Hookup, hour number 2. Thanks for hanging out with us up here Friday, leading the weekends off to a great start. You can see the beautiful weekend ahead of us. I think high of like 83 or 85 today, something like that. Kind of a more tolerable day.
I'm okay with that because there are certain days where I just feel that I don't need to have stage 4 swamp butt by noon. I'm okay with that. But
we're days like that.
Hey, we're both we've both done the whole baseball dad thing, so we've endured. I mean, obviously, as you're playing, you don't think it's that hot, but tell me there's nothing hotter than just sitting in the stands or the dugout this time of year, just having that beat down on you.
Well, usually for me right now, if I'm there, it's on a bucket, so it's a little bit it's hot. Sitting on that
calling pitches.
Calling pitches. The turf is there. It's a little warm. A little warmer on the turf.
How often do you because I've had this discussion with my son that at this age and younger, a lot of these pitchers, they like to, obviously you want to get ahead in the count. And so more times than not, you're going to see something hittable that first pitch. Do you throw those batters off and call the deuce?
Oh yeah, we throw backwards.
You set up the fastball with
teaching a breaking ball yet.
But maybe
we've
a couple change up and set up the fastball with the off speed or breaking pitch.
We have the art of pitching backwards this year, and they're 11, so we're getting to that point where it's. I'm a firm believer in the pitching world that honestly you can get through a lot of baseball with a 4-seam, a 2-seam, and a changeup.
Mm-hmm.
As long as you locate various speeds and can have multiple pitches that you can throw strikes for.
And maybe it's a question for Dane when you have him in on Monday. Also, about your thumb
check
too.
Me out. No, I might get it checked.
At what age can we start wrecking their elbows with breaking pitches?
He will tell you, I believe, and I won't quote him because I think I remember this from the past that it was like not fully developed arm until 16.
And by then,
so he's going to give you
those college scouts are, it's tough because the college scouts want to see what your breaking pitch is before that. I'm sure
he's going to give you that now because you've grew up watching X play through the select world. You know that there's kids right now at 10s rocking the breaking ball.
In fact, I'll probably checking some scores here in about 10 minutes. He's down in St. Louis playing this weekend.
You might be game changing watching a little bit. Well, you had they're calling back. Yeah, the extensive calls going on right now. I feel like there's something going to happen. I don't know what's going on.
Well, I like surprises. I
do too. But surprises, man. Tonight, boy, if you want to get a chance, a little Husker talk, Husker hoops. Tonight, former Huskers. Today, right now at 3:30 today, ESPN2, Rank Mass.
Mm-hmm.
Going to be getting his first action. Hopefully, you get him off the bench. Some action today. As the Pacers will take on Cleveland. They're out in Vegas for the Summer League. And then late tonight, one Sam Hoiberg is going to take the court tonight at 10 o'clock.
And what's great? ESPNU. And, we've, you get Henry T on here and he'd be able to tell you some of the most talented guys to come through the program and stuff like that. And these two guys tonight, and, we can openly admit it, are they the most talented players that Nebraska's ever had? No, but they are two of the hardest working players that Nebraska has ever had. And I think if you can find the right team and a niche for that, boy, maybe you get yourself a 2-way contract or a 10-day contract. Get in on the G League. And I think with Rink and Sam, what two great examples of what busting your tail will do. And that's why they are going to be playing this evening. So congrats to them on the opportunities, and hopefully they're able to capitalize on that, because I think so many times in these summer leagues, you're going to have guys that are really, really trying to make a statement and jacking up 39 shots a game. And I don't think you're going to see that out of either of those two. You're going to see them playing some defense and doing what they do best. So,
sportsmanship.
Yes, sportsmanship.
Who was on the phone? They were talking a lot. You good?
I'll explain that. It's a guest for the Average Joe show.
Oh, okay.
Was calling us back. So
well, that was nice.
So I had to get caught up with him here briefly.
That was nice.
But we're back, rocking and rolling.
I was thinking we had a few guys go at it last night. By the way, a few former Huskers last night. I didn't see their stats. You had Bryce Williams was on yesterday at 4:30. I don't know how he does prime video action, and then Alec got some action last night, I believe.
Yes, he's out in Carolina. Is he in Carolina or
must be in Charlotte? That's because I think isn't Bryce is Detroit, I believe, correct, and then Alec at Charlotte.
Mm-hmm.
So they got some action. So, but you can catch those guys today.
Good. Another hardworking guy. Boy, that was fun to watch him come back. He had brand new father. He came back and was shooting the half court shots at halftime of Legends Weekend. Were you there for that?
No, I was gone for Legends Weekend
Were you?
this year
Okay.
too. Yep, I missed a lot this year.
Boy, I'm surprised T didn't
I
give
heard
you an earful for that.
He did. Boy, speaking of Husker, you brought up a topic. Obviously, Nebraska, they're in summer camp right now. They're doing a bunch of stuff with our new look team, our big guys, our new point guard coming through. And you mentioned this whole 5 for 5. It's always been a topic, obviously, going forward when you're looking at the landscape of college athletics, what it does to that. But to Marcus Lawrence, there are lawsuits among lawsuits right now that are happening on behalf of some of these guys that are not included in the extra years.
Almost a why not us?
Yes, it's across sports. Would it be baseball, basketball, football, all that stuff? But you mentioned something. Was it out of New Jersey?
I think in Ohio for sure. That you had a district court rule against the NCAA.
I think that's very popular right now. By the way,
to rule against the NCAA, just say you did it.
Yep,
it's a resume builder. But I guess I was just browsing it quickly as I'm trying to jot some stuff down that I guess would allow some players who have already exhausted their eligibility to now be back grandfathered in for that 5th year. Because when this ruling came out, one of the big things that was said is it's 5 for 5 starting now moving forward. And, we're looking at our roster where we had guys like Jamarcus Lawrence and Kendall Blue kind of waiting around, to see how that was all going to, unfold and if they could maybe, get a spot, because I think Fred, without saying too much, was at least holding one spot.
Well, and to kind of take this a little bit further, it's guys that had to wait around in their college career because you had COVID seniors that were filling up roster spots while they're early in their career. So they're showing up to college and a spot that they still had on the team, at least for some schools. I mean, because you had, I know in the baseball side of things, you had big time roster crunches with roster seniors coming back whenever their season got canceled. You had guys that, the role that they thought they were going to have early in their career wasn't there because you had guys that were held over and had longer times in college than anyone expected. So it kind of screwed up that for them. And then you had other guys, and I mentioned the baseball side of things, where they thought they were showing up to one school and then their entire plan changes 3 months before they're supposed to show up for their freshman year because COVID changed everything and everyone just got blanket an extra year of eligibility. And it really changed the eligibility clocks for guys. So they're feeling a little hard pressed here because it's like, well, I essentially had opportunities taken away from me in college. And then the guys that are coming after me, they're getting an extra year of eligibility where I'm stuck in the middle where I lost opportunities. I'm not getting an extra year to get that back.
Right.
But you also have to add to the fact, I feel for these guys, the buck does have to stop somewhere.
Yep. Am I in the camp? Maybe I'm in the wrong side of this, maybe, but too little, too late.
It's just
Marcus Lawrence. I mean, again, did great things for us. Welcomed him back. Was a huge part of the success and the history making. But I think we moved past this.
And I get both sides of it because
we got Linhart, Taj in here now.
If you bring a guy like Jamarcus or Kendall Blue back for a year, how does that change the incoming freshman this year? It's kind of it's kind of the same thing that happened to guys like Jamarcus whenever they were early in college, where you have a guy that wasn't supposed to be back, come back, and now it's changed up the roster construction for a year or two. And I know it was worse for guys like Jamarcus because it changed up the roster construction for 3 or 4 years, but these freshmen would still be impacted if the guys that were supposed to graduate this past year just got a blanket extra
your
year.
2 incoming freshmen are more wing players. This is going to be more like, the names he said too. Hey, what did you promise Lenhart?
I guess I'm not specifically speaking about Jamarcus. I'm speaking about college sports as a whole.
Sure. And to the best of my knowledge, there's still one spot available. Because
I think there is one.
Henry Burt's basically grandfathered in as like
he's an NIL
21st year walk on. Yes. Does that do more harm than good if Jamarcus Lawrence was to come back? I mean, it's another guy that knows Fred's system to maybe transition some of those guards that that we're counting on playing here when they decided to transfer. I don't know how much of a ripple effect, Cale Jacobson, a guy who's planning on getting more minutes too, to fill in some of that spot. I don't know. I mean, that would obviously be a question if it does come to fruition for Fred to make that decision on the pluses and the minuses of being able to have a guy like that be able to return, because I'll be the first to tell you, it was heckle and jive with him. It really was, because we had the moment where he buried that shot from 25 feet to beat Illinois up there.
Mm-hmm.
And then there was a span too, a lot like Rink, where he disappeared, had problems holding on to the ball. Obviously, the misfortune of slipping and falling on the court there. It was that Purdue game. So I don't know. It was definitely a talking point that it now may become a possibility that he does file an injunction here in Nebraska to try and get that year back. And what does that do to our roster construction if he's allowed to?
One of the things that is great for Nebraska in this case is, regardless, if Jamarcus is done, Nebraska has a great roster in 2026, 2027. If Jamarcus gets to come back for another year, Nebraska has a great roster in 2026, 2027.
They do.
It's either way, you're living a charmed life with what Fred was able to put together in the portal this year. And we'll see if it all comes together and works on the floor. But on paper, the game's not played on paper, but on paper,
nope,
this roster looks to be the best Fred has ever put together, and it'll remain that way whether or not Jamarcus is on the floor next year.
And I wonder, and this is kind of a side note here, as we move forward into the new world of this 5-for-5, if usually if a guy is really, really good anyway, they're going to declare for the draft in their respective sports. But what does that do for cumulative stats? Do you start putting asterisks pre-5-year player? What if Mike Rozier had been given another year? Or Ricky Williams or Ron Dane, those rushing records, what would they be at? So are we going to have to start asterisking some of the NCAA records and stuff now that players are allowed to play for 5 years?
I would say yes and no. Because there are some asterisk records in the NFL that they've added games, but
the 17th game, right?
Yeah. There was also a time when you played 14 games in the NFL, and those records were asterisk for a little bit, and then 16 becomes normal. I'll probably say the same thing with the NFL with 17 games. Eventually 17 will just become the new normal. With college football, I'm sure the 5-year will become the new normal, but I also think the types of guys that are up for breaking rushing records in 5 years probably won't be sticking around for 5 years in school.
Sure.
The NFL comes calling for guys.
Unless you're like a kicker. And you set the NCAA all-time field goal, leader or something like that.
That is one you could.
Because you don't see kickers come out at. I'm Sebastian Janikowski. I'm going to declare after my junior year or something weird like that.
Well, yeah. I wonder if you're going to start seeing more records getting broken from smaller conferences.
Yes.
You have this stud linebacker that starts for 4 years and plays for 5 at Central Michigan State Western, Catholic, Lutheran, whatever it may be.
College of shoplifting.
Yes. That goes and plays 5 years and racks up a ridiculous number of tackles and breaks the record. And hey, is he getting looks from the NFL? Not really. So he's going to stick around and play 5 years and get his degree, most importantly. Or similar running backs, quarterbacks, whatever it may be from the lower levels. But on the side note, you're also going to have those guys start transferring up to bigger time schools and changing things. So we'll see. We'll see.
It's interesting stuff. Obviously, more lawsuits coming. Things like that. I mean, and Jeff, I know you guys mentioned about other funds available. A lot of this is fund-based, man, because like these careers are done, and it's done.
And I think I don't want to speak
There's probably
for someone else, but
ready.
if you just got your school paid for, and you're Jamarcus, the opportunity to just play another year,
Yeah, and unfortunately, I just think the time has run out for those. If it comes, the time, like in that sense, the time has just run out the current place because Nebraska's made changes. I'd say they've upgraded. Like you said, you're living in a very blessed world, if this or that.
Hooksy, if you had 5 years, how would it change things for you?
None.
He'd still have that headset on.
Doing what I'm doing right now, baby. Living the dream, how I'm living it. So, all right, let's take another break. We come back. Let's go to the All England Club a little bit and the Diamond when we come back.
And LeBron.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I got it right here. I just didn't put it over there. We will go that. LeBron. Forgot about that. I put it. It's right. It's written down.
LeBron.
LeBron. I know you want him to be a Sixer.
No, not necessarily.
It starts his first at work today.
Where at? Where?
Put him to work, man. Yeah,
Kay gonna watch over him?
Chicken Shack? No, we're not taking him over there. Different store. The other one.
When's the new one open?
Hopefully late August.
I'm counting down the days, Hooksy.
Working through a few things out there right now.
And we just need to get one in the Northwest Quad.
We're working on it.
So you got to make sure I make the first purchase at the new store, and you can put my picture on the wall.
Okay. I'll quit my job with those people tomorrow. I miss working with people.
Yeah.
That's what I miss with that job, because I'm already looking for an exit strategy.
Something to be said about being around people and
it is
conversations and talk. And
okay, let's see. Oh, Xavier's up to bat.
Well, let's play by play.
We just flew out.
That was quick.
End of the second.
Dang.
One pitch inning? Or one
Oh,
pitch
no,
out?
that's the I turned game changer on.
I turned game changer on.
And
And
it updated.
my son was
Was that his first AB?
I think so. Yes, he's starting out left.
All right, let's go in here. Let's talk that.
All right, we're coming back here.
Welcome back in the morning hookup. Happy Friday. We are going to go there. We're going to talk LeBron. Sweepstakes. LeBron. This interesting stuff coming out right now. So right now, here, like kind of update where they're at. Obviously not with the Lakers anymore. Cavs, Heat, Sixers, Warriors, T-Wolves, Nuggets among the suitors. Those are the latest and greatest out there. Steph Curry's talked about it. We'll get to that a little bit. Have you seen how unique this is on how you can reach LeBron James?
Oh, sorry.
That's okay. It's like a voicemail
Yeah.
type of message through his agent that
Yes.
he will then
Yeah.
forward to LeBron James to listen to.
Yeah, they've got to send. They're sending voice memos to James through Rich Paul to make their pitch. Voice memos.
And you guys know what this is. These are all those voicemails are going to make for great sound bites when the documentary comes out. When he goes back to finish his career in Cleveland.
Yep.
Film crew be ready, and all these sound bites from all these all-stars and coaches from all around the league about how he's sitting back in his furry chair by the fireplace listening to all these pleas to come here, and maybe some bring a smile to his face, and maybe some bring a frown, scratches his head, and ultimately the decision part 2.
What are they going to call it? The final waltz?
Instead of the last dance. Because all those teams that Bill listed off, if you read the reports, that there's 3 legitimate finalists, and that being Cleveland, Miami, and Philadelphia.
Yeah, the Nuggets have essentially dropped out of it.
Right.
I think the X factor though I don't know, whatever. Is it the Warriors though? West Coast still
I don't know, because here's the main
playing with a also bona fide star.
You can go to any of these teams and play with a bona fide star. You can go down to Miami and play with Giannis. It's not a great fit. You have nothing to prove to Miami.
That one doesn't move the needle, I don't think.
Or are you wanting to write the chapter to the fairy tale by returning to your roots? I mean, yeah, it's not an ideal fit playing with the cast of characters there with Harden, who's still an unrestricted free agent, and the Mitchell, who just signed the richest. I think he makes more than anybody. That's maybe not an ideal fit. Now for the storybook ending, yes, it's Cleveland. Or
could there be a storybook?
Is he chasing ghosts? Is he chasing MJ? Does he want the final ring? Because now there is a storyline if he was to go to Philadelphia. Because here you have this team that for the last 10 to 12 years, it's been well documented, the process. Now, what does that do for your legacy? If you're that missing piece and you can go to Philadelphia, who's a very rabid fan base, loves their sports, and you be that guy to put them over the top with that roster that's now constructed after making that trade for Jaylen Brown, that legitimately now gives you the best chance to go get a ring. I can't say I'm against it being a 76ers fan, but on the other hand, wherever he goes, it's going to be about him.
Yep.
And for these guys, whether it's the 76ers like Joel or Maxey, who've, really tried to get over the hump, you could potentially go win a title, but it's going to be LeBron that takes all those headlines.
Mm-hmm.
It is. Was that? Are you okay with that?
Well, to me, I think this is going to be a legacy play for him. Because let's be clear,
it's a total legacy.
LeBron wants to be known as the greatest of all time. That's okay. It's okay to have that desire, and that's why I think he's going to go play outfield for the Birmingham Barons. He's going to hit 225, and he's going to ride off into the sunset and go gamble away his wealth and then buy a NASCAR team.
And be really good at that.
Yeah. Yeah? I could see it.
It's a total legacy play.
Yeah.
It is.
How funny would it be if he signed to play minor league baseball?
It would be odd.
But I wonder if you have some stars out there, like if it's Cleveland and you're Mitchell going, do you have a voice in the front office and go, I really don't want this?
Possibly.
Especially Cleveland.
Because
to me, it's like Curry can go talk and say, we need to get LeBron, and they're going to listen. He's going to welcome that. I don't know if that's a Mitchell welcoming that. Because Mitchell being the guy doesn't become the guy when LeBron walks in that door.
I wonder if Cleveland's out there just because he wants to feel wanted by the place that is home for him. Because there's not a lot that makes sense to me about him going back home to Cleveland. He's done what he set out to do for Cleveland. He got them a title. I wonder if this is just
it closes the book with the story all nice, neatly tied with a bow is what it does. Doesn't mean it's a fit because, as you guys talked about, we haven't heard open clamoring from James Harden or Mitchell that want him.
Nope.
Now, you talk about Philadelphia, Joel Embiid, even Jaylen Brown have personally reached out to LeBron. Maxey, same agent, same agency. There's the connections there. So if it's about going out your final year on top, hoisting a trophy, Philadelphia's your choice. If it's about riding off in the sunset, going back to where it started, it'll be Cleveland. I honestly think it'll be one of those two teams. And right now, honestly, only LeBron James knows what that end goal is. Is it to end it on your terms, or is it to go try and win one more ring?
Do we see the one-day contract get signed if it is Philly? Whenever he rides off in the sunset, does he send that one-day contract to retire a Cavalier?
Yes.
Yeah.
Probably. I also wonder if LeBron is going to go Dirk Nowitzki with this and announce ahead of time this could be my last year so he can go get his applause from every arena in the country one last time before he...
Would be fitting.
But even if you're LeBron, I mean, you probably get that anyway, don't you? I mean, it's still a draw.
It's still a draw. It's an even bigger draw if it's LeBron's last time.
If it's a swan song.
In Cleveland. LeBron's last time playing at the Garden. LeBron's last time playing in LA.
Because Giannis has even already said, too, that he will come back for a one-day contract with Milwaukee to retire as a Buck. We saw former Husker Roger Craig do that to retire as a 49er.
Yeah.
So it's not uncommon. But as far as the playing season, and don't get, I mean, we all sat through this, what was it, 15, 16 years ago when we had the decision. LeBron loves this.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
It's the attention.
And that's why I wonder, I threw this out there. That's why I wonder if Cleveland's out there right now, because I wonder if it's just he wants the attention from Cleveland, the hometown, the place where it all started, even though he knows from a basketball point of view, it doesn't make all that much sense.
Well, he's getting attention from 30 NBA teams, knowing fully well that he's not going to go play with Orlando, He's not going to go to Toronto.
I think a couple things to watch too as you go through this. There's a couple free agents on a couple of teams that we're still talking about. He talked about Draymond Green. Still, he declined his player option. What does that mean for that one? And James Harden, still unsigned by Cleveland, declining his player option.
And one more interesting piece here that was this yesterday, 2 days ago, broke that the NBA is holding up the Kawhi Leonard trade back to Toronto pending their investigation with the strange business that was paying him extra money under the table to do nothing. To kind of circumvent salary cap rules, allegedly.
Allegedly.
What was that? One appearance in exchange for an extra $30 million or something like that.
Wow.
And and I honestly thought that Denver would be a good fit too.
And
by having two of probably the best people in the NBA as far as court vision on the same team, being able to facilitate an offense with him and Jokic.
Yeah.
But does he want to live there in Denver?
The news from Denver sources yesterday is that Denver is essentially pulled out of the sweepstakes. We don't know if it's
Out.
Denver pulling out or if it's LeBron pulling out, but it would sound as of yesterday that the LeBron to Denver dream, if there was a dream for either side, is dead.
He must not have really liked their voice memo.
But guys, and keep this in mind too, no matter where he goes, because so many teams have constructed their rosters at this point, wherever he goes, he's, it's not going to be the $30 or $40 million contract. It's going to be a vet minimum, basically. So the basketball part of it, he's not going to get paid. So how does he make that money up?
He's still LeBron.
By the endorsements or filming a 70 to 80 million documentary in your final season. And what better ratings is that documentary going to have than him going back to Cleveland?
Well, we said the league minute was over 3 million, right? We looked it up. I was like 3.9, 3. It's over $3 million bucks,
and
which is whatever to LeBron.
And any of those teams, it's not going to put him over the second apron, so they would all be fine. But he's going to make that money with that film crew doing that final swan song documentary. Yep. What's going to get more viewers? Him going back to Cleveland or him pulling up in Philadelphia?
Cleveland.
There you go.
Depends if it goes well in Philly, though. Go win a championship in the final season.
It would
that would be something.
It would boost his legacy again. And I was flat out honest with you as a Sixer fan. I'm okay with and I'm okay without.
Mm-hmm.
I really am. I'm not losing sleep over it.
Yep.
The sweepstakes continues. The story,
the saga,
as the world turns.
The decision.
What are the other soap operas our parents used to watch? We can call it
Days of Our Life.
Days of Our Life. There it is. LeBron James.
And then you had the evening ones too, like Knots Landing in Dallas.
Yeah, but the
Dallas,
prime time was in the daytime. Come on.
Right.
The only thing I know about Dallas was who shot
JR.
I think JP. I'm like, that's not right.
No, boy, I'm not going to tell him you said that.
Don't tell him that. So, all right, let's take another break.
No, let's not take a break.
No,
because I played a very, very intentional rejoin song here. Does anyone know the artist that I played?
I don't remember
what
now.
you played.
Can you play it again? I don't remember now.
It was it's one of Will Wilson's favorites.
Okay. I don't know what it is, but I've heard it.
I could give you another song that they also do. Wonderwall.
Oh, yes.
Is it?
It's Oasis.
Oasis.
Yeah. Oasis.
You know why I played that?
No, I don't.
One of the most popular English bands ever. We're going to the All England Club, aren't we?
Oh, that's right. I didn't know if you were ready for that.
I'm ready for that.
You're ready for
I thought we were going to that first. So
I thought we were too, but
I
did want to talk about LeBron, and I kind of punted a little bit, called an audible there. But yeah, the All England Cup right away. Boy, the run ended, by the way, for the greatest story in Wimbledon this year was Arthur Ferry. He was the wild card, first British wild card ever to get to the quarters, made it to the semis. 5th wild card of all time to make it that far. He bowed out this morning, 7-6, and then lost the tiebreaker, then 6-2, 6-4.
Yeah, all the momentum went away in that tiebreaker.
Yep.
He got swept in the tiebreaker, 7-0. The momentum kind of lost him. What a story.
Yep.
It's going to be Zverev against either Jannik Sinner or Novak Djokovic, which is currently ongoing.
Right now, 30-15 in game 5. It is tied 2-2 in that one. What legendary stuff happening. As we know about Djokovic there, 20-something majors, all-time wins at Wimbledon, leader in that one, but world's #1 center who has been incredible. These guys have battled before. So it'll be interesting to watch that. That fairy thing is such a great story. The only Brit left, he gets to that point. You imagine, I forgot about it. You imagine getting a chance to watch that and just hearing that crowd pulling for him. But unfortunately, probably just the tank ran dry in that one. On the women's side, what do we got? We got that. Are they finalists already?
Yes, it's going to be. It's Coco Gauff was eliminated yesterday. It's going to be Muchova against Noskova.
Yeah.
Good luck to the broadcasters out there. Muchova
Noskova. Going back and forth.
So that is the 9 seed and the 10 seed battling it out. That final coming your way, I believe Sunday, correct? Oh no, it's tomorrow.
Sunday.
So the women's tomorrow and then the men's Sunday.
Boy, they win some good sized money, by the way. If you looked at this, what they end up winning, what they take home. As a semifinal, by the way, they pay them all the way up, right? As a semifinalist, a little over 1.2 million in this one. If you're a finalist, 2.4. And if you win it, 4.8 for taking home the plate, trophy, all that good stuff.
It's more about the trophy than it is about the money.
It is for this, especially in the Wimbledon is the Masters.
Yes.
Of tennis.
The comparisons are so great where it's the like Wimbledon, same as the Masters, where they're not taking sponsors' money really.
Yep.
They're all about their image. They're all about the viewing experience. It's about the heritage. It's not about a tournament to make as much money as possible. It's about a tournament to have prestige, a tournament that has an aura to it.
Yep.
And a tournament that if you win it, winning Wimbledon is more important than winning whatever season tournament in tennis. I don't even know what it's called because it's not important.
Not important.
Wimbledon is.
Wimbledon's all important. Good morning, Greg. Greg said General Hospital for geriatrics. I love it.
What's the one Stephen A. Smith's been on recently?
Has he been on a soap opera?
Yeah.
I don't know. I try to watch the least amount of him as possible.
Stephen A. Smith has been on General Hospitals.
Oh my gosh.
Making his debut in 2016. He's a recurring character known as Brick.
Do I just sigh?
He's a loyal confidant and right-hand man to Sonny Corinthos.
And do we just sigh?
His character has been involved in several high-stakes plots, ranging from tampering with evidence in custody disputes to foiling a dramatic assassination attempt on his boss in the hospital.
Amazing. God, Stephen A. Smith. Move on.
I mean, I think that's kind of fun.
It's cute.
It's fun.
It is.
Listen, man, if you had a chance to be on one of your favorite shows, would you not jump at the opportunity?
Oh, absolutely. Why not?
Yeah. And he's a self-proclaimed. He got the role because he had been a self-proclaimed lover of General Hospital and got involved with or made acquaintances with one of the actors, and he got the opportunity and did well with it.
And again, good ratings for them too.
I was so shocked at the gym one day, working out in General Hospital's on. I go, is that Stephen A. Smith? And I looked into this whole thing with Stephen A. Yeah, so he's been a recurring character on General Hospital because he's a big fan of the show, and they got him a role.
They got him a role.
I was so shocked though at the gym. There's 2 times I was shocked at the gym. Once was when Stephen A. Smith was on General Hospital. The other time, whenever they have it was Love It or List It.
Oh yeah, I'm about to say yeah.
I've
seen that.
And I look up, and a friend of mine, Will, is on my television, and I'm like, it has to be him. Like I'm like looking at him, and I'm like, that looks just like Will. And then
it was your buddy.
And then it comes up at the bottom, Will T, son of homeowner. And I had to send pictures to everyone to be like, are you kidding? There's no chance he's got a doppelganger also named Will. And he was on, his parents were on Love It or List It.
That's awesome.
He came in and kind of helped out. I think it was Love It or List It. Anyway, that was another shocker at the gym where I'm watching casual midday TV during my lunch break while walking on the treadmill. And yeah,
you're like, whoa,
like that is wild.
Shock face.
Yeah.
So good stuff. All right, let's take a break. Come back and we'll do a lot of stories that we missed.
The more you think about it, the more it's going to hurt. Hooks.
I know. I'm just dumb about it.
I'll tell you one of the things my dad loved saying to me growing up, whenever I had like the aches and pains from football and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to feel better when it stops hurting.
Yeah, it will. But I'm a poker. I'm like feeling around. I'm like, yeah, it's right there. Then I'm thinking how I did it.
Long way from your heart.
Probably go get her checked out.
I had to take that because they were trying to send me to Kansas City. I'm not qualified to go to Kansas City. So you have to talk to a live person.
You're like, no.
You're not qualified to go to Kansas City?
You have to have made that trip within the last 2 years to still be qualified. And
Is it an arduous trip, an arduous journey?
it's not difficult, but I don't like getting called to go out of town anyway when shouldn't be getting called to go out of town and stay in a hotel.
Fair enough.
You're like, I'm not gonna.
In a polite way. So, yep. X flew out to the pitcher.
Okay. Oh, what?
Yeah.
He got fooled.
So
He did. He drifted. The weight shifted. You could see it. They're playing a prep team, all-star team out of Carolina today, and it's tied 2-2 in the bottom of the fourth.
Now, are we talking fly out to the pitcher or pop out to the pitcher? Because I'm envisioning the pitcher just being one of those crazy athletes that is going and calling everything, and just like
There was some height on it, and,
Okay,
and
so
you,
pop out.
you know normally the pitcher's not supposed to take those, but
Yeah.
he did.
Yeah, no. At high school ball, you accept it a little bit more because how many high school teams have the best athlete playing pitcher?
Right.
Yeah, so I get it.
And so maybe sometimes the shortstop stand there doesn't get a good jump on it. Well, who's getting that?
Pitchers aren't athletes.
There are people too.
I can't remember which team it was now, but this has been like last summer. Is we had one pitcher just going and calling everything that was popped up on the infield. He's sprinting over to the shortstop and grabbing it, and sprinting over to the third base foul line by the dugout and grabbing it.
That's funny. That one's a good one.
Oh, hit a home run. We took a 3-2 lead.
Like a real home run?
Yes. These kids. Xavier says the pitching he sees down there is
Legit.
Yeah. 85 to 90 every kid.
Even since I've started umpiring high school baseball, you've seen the velo really start ticking up with the high school.
Oh yeah, they did. It used to be if you could throw 90, you wrote your ticket anywhere.
Yeah.
Now you have to throw 90 to even get a look.
Get a look.
Well, now, yeah, if you. Oop.
Welcome back in the morning, Hookup. Happy Friday. Few moments left. Thanks for hanging out with us. Night to Roxbury.
Utabi brothers?
Yeah.
Are you guys brothers? No.
No.
Yes. That went over your head? Yeah. Will Ferrell and I don't know. Yeah. Are you guys brothers? No. Yes.
Stepbrothers?
Utabi.
Oh. Night to Roxbury.
Night to Roxbury. What if we had a bar that looked like the outside on the inside and the inside on the outside?
Oh, man. Check it out.
Yes. 1993. Of course, Hathaway sang this.
Huh. Will Ferrell was famous in 1993?
Yeah, it was probably the first of the
Who
117
else was
movies.
he with? What's the other guy? Was
He does a late. He does
was he
a
Saturday Night Live guy?
yeah. He does a talk show too.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, look that up.
It was 98.
Was it 98?
Oh, God, look at his hair.
Stud.
Wow.
But the Hathaway song was either 93 or 94. Maybe 94.
Oh, wait. This where they do What Is Love and they're bobbing in the.
Yeah,
I've seen the clip.
Yeah, the heads, and then on one of them, I think he even breaks the window in the car.
Yeah, I've seen the clip. I've seen the clip.
The
I've
clip.
never seen the movie.
It's good stuff.
I prefer Night at the Museum.
Jeez, yeah, you do Ben Stiller and the Animals.
We were talking about the capuchin on the KF4
Yep.
morning show this morning. It made me want a capuchin.
Capuch.
The little monkey, you know?
Yeah. Be a cute little animal.
Always pinching noses and whatnot, you know?
Do you even know who Clyde is?
Clyde.
The orangutan from
Right Turn, Clyde. Clint Eastwood.
yeah, Clint Eastwood.
No.
That movie? No,
No,
Clyde?
no,
It sounded familiar. Clint Eastwood with a monkey in a movie.
No.
No,
He doesn't know.
he doesn't.
It sounded familiar.
Cannonball Run, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think that's
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
Okay.
Stories that we missed.
The stories we missed. The morning hookup.
Do we care? Do we not care? But UFC 329 coming up.
Wow, where did the first 328 go?
Why
Time
do we
flies.
care? Conor McGregor returns. Max Holloway. They had their presser yesterday. Got a little physical. What say you, Conor McGregor, Max Holloway? Holloway, sorry, not Holloway.
I watched Max Holloway fight in Kansas City, actually, at a
Yep.
UFC event. He's electric.
I watched Conor McGregor in Roadhouse.
He's gonna rough him up, and he and McGregor gonna get knocked out.
I hope so. I'd
Well,
love, I'd love to see Conor McGregor get slept. He hasn't fought in what are we talking, 6 years, 7 years? It's been a long while since Conor McGregor stepped in the octagon. He bulked up, had what seemed to be a cocaine phase where he was just kind of all out there.
It happens.
He had some lewd texts revealed with women that were not his wife. He's had a rough go of it. Now he steps back in the octagon. I want to see him get knocked out. That'd be great to see. Conor McGregor was fun at his peak. Conor McGregor is now past his prime. He's annoying. Max Holloway's awesome.
Wow, it's 13 years after their first fight, by the way.
Yeah. And Max Holloway's freaking awesome. Max Holloway's a warrior. Never seen a boring Max Holloway fight. I'm sure it'll be exciting. I'm all about Max Holloway. But what might be a little bit more interesting is Paddy Pimblett.
Ooh.
Also fighting on the co-main against Benoit Saint Denis. Paddy Pimblett is great. He looks like a European peasant circa 1200. And then he also briefly had a cornrow phase. We'll see if he
Oh, yeah, those are sweet.
If
I
he
know
pulls
what you're talking about
if
now.
he pulls the cornrows back out for this fight, but Paddy Pimblett's fun to watch. He's a Scouser from Liverpool. Got the craziest accent you've ever heard. Just does not care if he gets punched in the face. Keeps his chin up the entire time. Loves throwing haymakers. Loves highlight reel finishes. Keeping the fans entertained. That should be fun.
Sounds like he'd be a great radio show host. Doesn't mind getting punched in the face.
Honestly, you're not wrong. And he's so he has this really fun thing that he does after fights, where you know how all these fighters cut down on weight. He goes on a 2-week bender, but instead of drinking alcohol, he just eats his favorite fattening foods. So he'll usually he'll do his fight, and then he'll do his a couple weeks of recovery, and then he shows back up, and he's put on 30 pounds.
Mm-hmm.
So he just tubs up after every single fight. It's pretty fun. I'm not sure I'll be watching because of Zoo Fest in downtown Lincoln this
That's
weekend.
right, baby.
But it should be a good weekend of fights. I'm looking forward to the highlight reel of seeing Conor McGregor unconscious on the mat. So that's where I'm at. Another story that we missed. Apparently, former Lions cornerback Terrion Arnold has been getting interest from various NFL teams. That according to his agent, the Texans had him in for a workout, according to his agent. And Nicole Lynn, his agent, says there is a very good likelihood Terrion Arnold will sign with the team within the next 45 days. The rumored teams of interest: the Texans, the Colts, the Seahawks, and the Jets.
I don't even know what to say about that one.
Innocent until proven guilty,
I suppose.
I guess. I'm glad the Broncos aren't touching with the 10-foot pole.
That's the Broncos' year, right?
Well, no, the thing is if Terrion Arnold had just put a bounty on those people that allegedly stole from his house, Sean Payton would be all about it. But unfortunately, he actually went through the full kidnapping. You just offer the bounty, man. Let somebody else handle it.
Huh.
We're still making bounty gate jokes in 2023.
Yes, we are. Yes, we are. Hey, do you see the home run derby? It's getting some, it's a pretty good looking home run derby coming up from MLB. If you've seen some of the names out there, Jordan Walker, St. Louis, Wilson Contreras is going to join it. How about Cags? Cags going to be in the home run derby.
Won't he be fun to watch?
Yep. Ben Rice, by the way, has got 26 or 28, I believe, on the year. Junior Caminero, and also back for the first time, I believe, since 2018.
Saving the best for last.
Bryce Harper.
Yep. He was a 2018 winner.
Yep.
But tell me we didn't see this coming, even just watching Cags on some of those bombs he was hitting when he was at Florida.
Remember that one he hit against Nebraska in the regional that's still flying?
Yeah. It's projected to land Tuesday.
Maybe. We'll see. it kind of depends whenever the orbit cycle ends.
Yeah.
We can come back down to her.
No, and obviously he's just new. He doesn't have the huge numbers yet as he's making his way into major leagues. But some of the moonshots that he has hit this year, I think that he'll be a fun young draw to watch. Definitely.
When is that? That's not too far away. Is it? Is that next week? Everybody hitting the All-Star breaks?
End of July-ish is usually when that comes around. Because then you have
we're a little under 2 weeks away from the All-Star game.
You have the home run derby the night before, and then you have the All-Star game, and then you have the slowest day in the calendar year in sports. It's the day after the All-Star game.
Yep, and then
because you have a lot of the other sports have overlapping, but
and then right after that, it's Big Ten Media Days time.
There's some big time numbers being thrown up. Talk about home runs. Schwarber at 32, Alvarez 29, Ben Rice, a couple guys in there 28, Caminero 27. Some bombs being hit this year. Jordan Walker, who's in there, you might not know the name from St. Louis, has 73 RBIs. He leads the RBI race right now.
If they hit too many, they're going to raise the mound and redesign the baseball again to even it out. That's what they do when we get too many home run numbers. But people like to watch. People love the long ball.
Right now, what the league is it's home runs and strikeouts.
Yep. If you want strikeouts and stuff or good fun stuff to watch, there is golf going to Scottish Open, but fun event to watch every year. It's in Lake Tahoe. It's the American Century Championship. A lot of stars go out and play. This is a celebrity field thing. There's one guy out there that now back-to-back years has the longest odds ever to win it. 7,500 to 1. Any guesses?
Charles Barkley.
Yep.
Nice.
Back-to-back years. But this is star-studded. It's a lot of fun. A lot of baseball guys. John Smoltz plays in this one. Steph Curry. That's where Curry's at right now, doing it out there. Yeah, he is retired tennis player Marty Fisher. He's a two-time champ of this event. He's 3 to 1. And if you're asking about Curry and John Smoltz, 7 to 2 to win it. It's a pretty cool event. Aaron Rodgers, I think sometimes they throw footballs into the lake and things like that, and they have a hoop going on. It's right on Lake Tahoe.
Has he completed his darkness retreat yet?
I don't know yet.
With all the enemas?
I don't know yet.
We'll see. That determines whether I'm willing to bet on A-Rod or not.
There's a picture of my kid walking into his first day. And I can move my wrist.
It's nice. Xavier's at the plate.
Oh, let's go.
Xavier's at the plate.
Huxley, when are you going to start garnishing wages for your kid for rent?
Well, get ready.
Here's the car payment. Here's rent. And look at that. You made 45 cents this month.
Congratulations.
Congrats, bud, after all the garnishment.
It's like I told him the other day, something about this and that. I'm like, man, half the year for you, half the year for Uncle Sam, baby. Get ready. That's how we do it.
Talked about time travel yesterday on the KFOR morning show, and I was like, I'd just love to time travel back to a time before taxes, before I had to pay them.
Boy,
not before the U.S. had them.
Before you had to pay them.
Big stuff.
I think it was like in the 1700s.
Big
I'm
stuff.
saying before I had to pay them.
Oh,
World Cup, man. Take a peek at the World Cup. KFOR is going to have you the Salt Dogs the next 3 nights, every night here right on KFOR. Check those guys out. Try to get the 500.
The Average Joe Sports Show today, 4 to 6 p.m.
4 to 6 p.m. The day of Elijah.
Continues.
Have a great Friday. Thanks for hanging out with us. Have a great weekend. Catch you on Monday.